Do you want to get on my steed? I've got a steed now.
Oh.
Yeah. What happened to your spikes?
I fell.
Right.
I got a little bit bashed in.
Oh dear. Well, you're less dangerous now. What do we normally do about hedges? We use
Make
the
a
dynamite.
door.
A door. Can you make a door?
Maybe.
You were good at moss. Are you good at other things?
Yeah,
I
you-
like plants.
Can you do other plants?
I can try. Let me try. I'm going to try and see if I can get the hedge to move.
I think that's the first time you're going to do it. That's going to be difficulty 2. The next time it's going to get a bit harder, a bit harder as the hedges resist your.
Ooh, 6.
And, so yeah, as you concentrate, sort of the hedges part, and the path sort of is revealed to a little courtyard. In the centre of the courtyard is a huge sundial, and there's an old man with a hat shaped like a chicken. He sits sleeping. When you approach him, he starts awake. I didn't see you there.
Your head's a chicken.
I like birds.
Or is his chicken a head?
Just wanted to warn you in case you weren't aware of that, because that doesn't look like it should be happening.
He helps.
Okay, it's a good chicken, not a scary chicken.
You wanted some advice? And the hat speaks. It says, you better ask something quick. He doesn't stay awake for long.
How do we get to the Goblin King to get things back that we've stolen? That he's stolen? Yeah, that one.
When I was a lad, I could whistle so loud that birds all around would try to attack me out of spite. Horrible creatures.
No whistling. Rule 1, good to know. Anything else?
And, as you sort of say that, it appears he's started to sort of fall asleep and nod off. And the hat says, "Oh, looks like that's your luck for now."
Can you tell us anything?
Oh, I'm just a hat. I don't know nothing.
How long have you been?
He'll be awake in an hour if you want to
An
ask him
hour.
another question.
Ooh.
We don't have an hour, do we?
We could come back.
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah.
I like birds.
Good. Yeah. What else is there?
So there's several sort of exits from the clearing, as well as the sundial and a stone pot. Sort of looks probably about 4 feet across. Big sort of stone pot.
Anybody feeling brave enough to look in that pot? Because I want to, but I'm terrified.
All right. Just sort of crawl up the outside and peek over the top.
As you sort of look into the stone pot, it appears to be completely empty.
I crawl inside, sort of hunker down, and then just sort of pop and go, boo!
I hide.
How many hours on the sundial?
So the sundial is showing that it's just past dawn, and that you have 12 hours remaining.
There are 13 hours on it.
So, why, of course, that's 13 hours. That's the
On all
normal way of
clocks.
things.
It's
Yeah.
a normal thing.
So as you sort of pop into the stone pot, you will see that it seems to sort of extend downwards further than it looked like it did from the outside.
Oh, this is deeper than I expected.
In a good way?
There's more to explore.
It does seem to sort of open out into a tunnel.
Ooh.
There's a tunnel down here.
Is it dark?
It's quite dark.
Kind of.
Is it scary?
Nah, not really. I'm good at tunnels.
You're good at do you know the way?
I think I should be able to find it, yeah.
Right. Well, we don't have any other hope, do we? Leaf.
Hello.
Hello. Do you want to go down to this tunnel then? How are we feeling?
Will I fit in the
Will you fit in the tunnel?
You won't be able to turn round.
Will the hand fit in the tunnel?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. No, I don't think he will.
Hand probably wouldn't
But,
fit.
All right.
I don't think hand is good though.
Hang on.
No.
he does seem to know his way around the labyrinth, though.
Wait there.
Reckon if you whistled for him, he might sort of.
Might reappear.
Yeah.
We could get him to meet us
But
later.
also, birds might attack you.
I'll see how far this goes.
Bye.
We can summon Handy at the price of bird attacks.
Excellent.
So as you sort of follow the tunnel for a little bit, it seems to go certainly out of earshot of the rest of the party. Seems to continue and continue and continue. Unless you're sort of willing to follow it for quite a long time, you don't see the end of the tunnel.
Okay.
Are you gone forever?
Nah, just messing with you.
Okay, don't do that.
Hello.
Hi.
Anything useful down there? Is that a place we should be going?
Well, there's a lot more tunnels, but they're quite small.
Right. Could Leaf fit in?
Yeah, a push. Your hand might not be able to fit though.
Can you meet us later? I talk to the hand.
You talk to the hand.
Then sort
I
of
have
if you're
hands.
sort of off the hand, he'll give a bit of a.
Okay. I'll get Mrs. Worm to sing something, yeah? Meet us there. Great. I give them a thumbs up back and sort of wave it around because I don't know which bit of the hand might or might not be looking at me. So I'm like, do you have eyes? Okay, fair enough. That was probably the most disturbing answer you could have given to that question.
Blind sight.
We're going down this hole then or not? What are we doing?
I've already gone down the hole.
Don't feel like getting out of the hole.
Okay. I kind of step up to the edge of the hole. Leave.
Yes.
Could you push me in? I'm too
Yes,
scared.
I'm
to
pushing.
As you're pushing, you're getting ready to push again. This might be a mistake, but they do say hand sight is 20/20.
At the bottom, I'm standing there waiting to catch them and then realise I'm covered in spikes. That's a bad idea. I just let them fall.
So as you guys follow this tunnel, it seems to go on and on and on and on. You feel like you've definitely followed it for at least an hour. You sort of eventually get to the other end of the tunnel, which appears to be another stone pot. This time, sort of you're clambering out of it. And again, there's sort of these hedges all around you, although these ones seem to have sort of rose buds blooming all up them. There in front of you is an old man in a long coat and a wide-brimmed hat sitting on a bench. A different old man. There's lots of old men in the...
In hats, yeah.
Well, they've been here for a while.
Yeah.
And he seems to be standing, or sitting even, sort of hands interlaced and staring out in front of himself.
Hello.
And as you say hello and look at him closer, he sort of appears to elongate slightly, and the cloak around him sort of drops to the floor. You notice, though he never wasn't wearing it, that his head is adorned with a silver crown. His eyes are deeper than they should be, and standing before you is Malus, the Goblin King.
I hide behind Leaf.
Says, intriguing. You've made it further than I would have thought. No doubt because of these scurrilous friends you've made.
Oh.
Well, friends are good. We could go back if, you're bothered by it.
How about we make another proposition?
The last proposition was terrifying, so I'm not sure I'm here for this, if I'm honest.
Oh, this one will be enjoyable, fun.
You're saying fun with your voice, but your face and your whole mannerism is not saying fun.
Sounds fun.
I
You're
propose
a worm.
a battle of wits.
Wits.
Or
Have
more
you seen
accurately, of rhyme.
Rhyme.
I straighten my hat.
Oh, okay.
If you can match my rhymes, then I shall tell you the way forward. If not, well, let's just say you'll be spending more time here than you thought.
Rhyming can't be that bad, can it?
What's a rhyme?
We're short of those time.
Is it a fruit?
No, it's
Bit of an old boot.
words.
I like words.
Okay. Good.
Let's try
Right.
this instead.
You will never escape my ingenious maze.
We'll leave you in our dust, a floating haze.
You're as ugly as one of my goblin crew.
I'm
gonna
sure
hold
that
her
they
out.
say such nice things to you.
I've been practicing this for 100 years.
And yet we're left just bored to tears.
My devious traps will soon bring you to heel.
Please do get on. You're making me feel.
Here. Eat this peach. Poisonous and orange.
Your rhymes are as stale as a rusty old door hinge.
He crushes it. Very well. You'll be needing all the help you can get anyhow.
So you'll be letting us on then, you dear old cow?
He points, and as he does so, the hedges part.
Oh.
You can see in the distance the Goblin City and the Goblin King, Goblin Castle. Fantastic.
I like how we all just went.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love this. The idea that this all came from a worm as well.
no. For the entire time, you've not seen where Scrog went. They are now held limpet-like on the back of Leaf.
Oh.
You're on the back of Leaf. I'm on the back of you. You're also on the back of
Yeah, we're
Leaf.
all clinging to Leaf. That's fine. I feel like I held you over Leaf's shoulder for this whole rhyming competition.
Okay.
So,
So the PC who contributed most to winning
I
gains
thing
the
is, we
trait
all-
Silver-tongued.
Ooh.
Okay.
mean, we all know
Okay.
Jason can rhyme, so we all just went,
Yeah.
go on.
Like, if you'd asked for help, we'd have given it, but
Oh,
we
yeah.
knew you wouldn't need it.
I was talking to those like, okay, door hinge, pilfer. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping I don't
know
get to
that's
use
one
Whirlpool.
Oh.
Okay. So you continue on your way.
What a nice person.
Why are you like this? What happened to you?
I forgot.
Good, good. That was the scariest poetry I've ever heard. I feel sick. I might have weed a little.
Oh, I wondered what that was.
It's alright, we'll have forgotten it in 10 seconds.
Forgotten what?
It's fine.
As you continue, you
Do you need to change your armour?
Don't have any other armor, we're just gonna have to live with it. Pretend it hasn't happened, it's fine.
Oh no, it's also cat urine. That
Oh,
just
That's
stays.
like cat pee is a bad,
Oh,
bad
Oh, yeah.
smell. Sorry, I made this about pee.
Yeah.
you come across or rather you see sort of carved into the hedges to your left and right, sort of these alcoves, each of which has sort of topiary pillar that has nothing on it. On top of these pillars, to your left and right, sort of one every sort of six feet as you continue. They seem to be sort of rather even. And up ahead, you can hear sort of the sounds of dwarves shouting at each other, orders in panicked voices.
Why does everyone sound panicked? Should we be panicking too?
It's because the boss was nearby. They were trying to look busy.
Right, okay. Should we look busy? Is that a thing that keeps you safe here?
Yeah, let's just keep walking like we're busy.
Right,
Walking like we're busy. Busy walking.
Can you all roll me a spotting and listening check?
Oh, I
please?
have
You get
that as a trait,
Uh,
so...
And you're looking for a 5 or a 6?
Okay.
You go first. Ooh.
Double 5.
Double 5s, that'll certainly do it.
Ooh!
Want the rest of us to roll?
If you want to.
Seriously. Nothing.
Nothing.
No, something.
The two of you will see, sort of poking over the top of the hedge at you. And it's quite hard to see because it's in fact made of hedge. The ears and top half of the head of a gigantic topiary lion, who sort of appears to be peering over the hedge, looking at you. As soon as you see it, it pops down.
No, I saw you. I definitely saw you.
And,
Me?
No, it
What? Where?
Lion, hello.
Why are we saying hello to the lion?
was made out of a bush.
Just because it's a bush lion, it doesn't mean it's safe.
I'm not sure what kind of plant it was. It could have been parsley.
Oh.
Sorry if you're not English, you didn't
Yeah.
get that.
Not English and
Oh,
about 55.
yeah. If you're into the labyrinth, probably though.
Yeah.
Yes. The herbs in the
Um,
labyrinth seem to.
So, as you as it ducks down beneath the sort of hedge, it doesn't respond to your call.
Has anyone got like a topiary lamb shank or something we could throw over? And
There are a lot of bushes.
I'm going to look over.
I like
It's also,
bushes.
it's also made of bush. Does that mean it eats bush?
I hadn't thought about that.
I know I just used the word bush twice. Probably you can be quiet. We're being wholesome.
But there seem to be other sort of rustling sounds from the
You're good with
hedges.
plants.
Hello, plants.
As you say, hello, plants. I think that's the point at which a gigantic bull made out of topiary sort of emerges from the hedge and charges. So he jumps out behind you guys, emerging from the hedge, and looks at you with steely eyes, or probably not steely, berry eyes. Stamps his wooden hoof on the floor, and looks like he's getting ready to charge.
Having that lion back would be really good right now.
How about we plant some birds?
I'm just thinking I might try and make a tripwire out of duct tape.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still got duct tape.
Yeah. Good idea.
Also scream and cry, obviously.
Those are also
those are also happening.
Can I try and control plants?
you can, yes.
Yes.
So this is a so he is a difficulty 4-ish.
What's the difficulty for making a...
Well, it's me deciding whether he's horse-sized or elephant-sized. I reckon somewhere
Oh.
between the two.
Wow.
Okay. It's just... Oh, it's a 6!
Nice.
No. Stop.
So every single sort of one of his his leaves sort of fan out as you do so, sort of as he is sort of pushing against your mental control.
Yeah, I'll take advantage of it slowing down for a minute and try and make a tripwire while it's distracted. In case it keeps running.
you can construct this tripwire, and from in front of you, you will hear sort of snipping of shears as a hole is made in the hedge, and a dwarf wearing a fez pops through.
Oh,
And says, "Quick, come this way."
You look less scary than the bull. Great, let's do it.
this way. Look, door.
I like doors.
As soon as you sort of stop, like controlling the bull, it sort of regains control of its limbs and starts to charge. You guys can get through the sort of doorway, and you hear the crash of it sort of hitting into this duct tape, rolling around, righting itself, snorting and hoofing the floor. The dwarf sort of follow, and scurries forwards, not really taking much account of whether you are actually following, but leads you nonetheless down a couple of hedgeways and into a small wooden shack.
Gardener's shed?
And he says, "Okay, what the heck were you doing out there? It's dangerous."
Yeah, we know that. There was a bull made of hedges.
And a lion?
And a lion, maybe. You said there wasn't. I didn't see any lion, which I'm pleased about, but if there was, it's really scary.
The lion seemed pretty friendly.
How do you know?
He was green.
So was the bull.
Green's a friendly colour.
Green's a friendly colour.
You're all weird. We need to get to the castle of the Goblin King.
Says, "Castle? No. You need to stay here where it's safe."
That sounds really appealing, but if I don't go to the castle, then I'm going to end up staying in one place forever because everything is horrifying and I want to throw up all the time, and he's got my courage. So
that sounds like a great thing.
Is that what you do?
Better than being eaten by a hedge beast.
True.
How do you avoid being eaten by the hedge beasts?
Oh, I hide in here. It's the only safe place. They can get through the hedges.
But they can't get you in here.
No. Nice, solid wood.
Right. Do you get bored?
Well, I mean, I've got, and he sort of looks around the shack, which is filled with sort of gardener's tools, shears, rakes, that sort of thing. He says, "I've got my tools, and
But you can't do anything with them if you can't go outside, can you?
I can pretend they're real and talk to them like they're my friends."
Which one's your best friend?
That'd be Montgomery.
Who's Montgomery?
He's the rake.
Right.
He points to a rake.
How shiny is the rake?
When I say the word Montgomery to you, it's about that shiny.
Shiny. Okay, shiny enough for reflection. I'm gonna follow my compulsion and leave your arm and go sort of admire myself in Montgomery reflection for a
I'm
while.
going to follow an impulse that I have. I pick up Montgomery and hold it out of this guy's reach and say, "We will give Montgomery back if you tell us how to get to the castle."
I'm hanging off Montgomery.
He goes, "That castle's even more dangerous than the beasts."
Say, you can tell it back if you tell us how to get there. Yeah, I'm confident. Look at me.
All right, throw me a difficulty. You've got his rake. Difficulty 4.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm not threatening. I smell a bit like pee still.
So as you're holding the rake, you see it's having a good effect. He looks genuinely terrified of you. Like he's just got this. He starts shaking. He starts whimpering. That is probably the point at which you think he's maybe gone a little bit too far. And you slowly turn around to see made out of topiary, a great gorilla, and with its knuckles resting on the floor behind you, staring down your neck.
Thanks for watching our video. If you'd like to learn more, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. You can also like and subscribe to be told when we release new videos.
Come join our band of privateers at Flintlocks and Fireballs, a British 5th edition D&D actual play podcast in the unique Napoleonic setting of Calcinia. Follow our halfling gundad, anachronistic rock star, and sugar-fueled child sorcerer as they sing original sea shanties, topple governments, haggle with hags, and weep bitter, bitter tears. New episodes every Tuesday.